Hi, Kirk Newcomb here for In Good Company, and today we're at Trinity Christian Academy's elementary campus. We've had a special invitation to attend Medieval Days. The special invitation came from a special person to me, my daughter Caroline, who is a 5th grader and a participant this year. Caroline, you've been working for a while. How long have you been working on this project with your friends?
Basically since the beginning of this month.
Okay. And what happens today? Miss Mayners talked to us a little bit earlier, but what happens today for you and your friends? What will y'all do today?
Well, we all get a medallion. We get to play fun games, and we do our chants, and we have a medieval feast.
The king and the queen come down, and the children.
They're going to come down.
Absolutely, here in just a few minutes. They come down the hall, and the children, they bow to them because, you know, we've talked about feudalism and their places of society, and that the king and the queen were the most important. So they bow to them, and then they get announced to the king and the queen. And in the book, Trave gets his father's medallion, and he becomes the true king of their country. And so since they finished the book, they too have earned a medallion. So the king and the queen give them their medallion, and when they bow before them, and then they go and sit down, and then when he's making roll call to make sure that all the countries are present, because it's like supposed to be like a big meeting,
right,
like they're all in alliance with one another, and when he calls for their country, they have to stand up, and in the classroom they have written their own national anthem, and that's what they will perform for him. Instead of saying we're present or whatever, they stand up
and
right, that is the chant. And so they've written it. They picked the tune, they wrote the words, and it's all around the story. If you listen closely to the words, it's about the story that they've written.
Well, there's a lot of talent, a lot of modern day rap with the kids. Right. Now we're seeing 3 different groups right now, right, and each group is each 5th grade class?
Right,
okay,
right. They travel in their clan,
okay,
which is their class, and they get to choose. Before we ever read the book, I showed them a map of the, of course it's all fictitious, but showed them the map of where the story was set, and they got to choose, before they knew anything about any of the countries, they got to choose which country that they wanted for their class. Of course, it's a democracy, you know, we voted. And what's funny is that they always choose the ones that are in alliance with each other, and it's never the dark alliance. For some reason, I don't know if they pass it along year to year, but they get to choose their country and, you know, just make it their own. They make the story their own, truly, through the whole book.
What does this mean today, and what did you and your wife Trudy have to do to make this happen?
Well, with Lauren, it's not just a one-day event. I mean, they have to do projects on specific parts of medieval times, the food, the castles, the weapons, whatever. And so my daughter picked to do a project on food. And so we looked up all types of what the medieval times did, whether they were the peasants or the nobility, and I learned a lot about it myself. And there were multiple projects leading up to this. I mean, obviously the costumes and the games and the things that went into today. But we were just talking. This is not just a one-day thing. I mean, it's a big to-do leading up to it, and the kids love it. You know, and they learn. I didn't learn this kind of thing when I was in the 5th grade, and they love it. They're fired up about it. They're competitive, but ultimately they walk away knowing more about that time in our history that I don't know anything about.
It seems like the parents really love it too. I mean, the parental turnout for this and participation.
You just swallow your pride and you do whatever you need to do for your kids and come out here.
I don't know what you're talking about, because I think that's a good look for you. You can find out more about In Good Company anytime on the web at WBBJTV.com. Then go to In Good Company.
In Good Company is sponsored by Roberts Jewelers.